Yeah, I think that overall the song became a completely different than I had imagined it originally. That was also the purpose of the song. I think that overall I'm happy with the results. I still think that I'm writing extremely simple riffs here and there, but I like the overall sound of the backbone of the idea. I don't want to mix the song and to spend too much time on like small stuff, because I want to not to have like to be extremely over attached to the good sound of this track. And I think, yeah, I'm going to stick with this. How are you, Prong? Thank you for stopping by once again. I was on the final part of the stream actually, but I can stick up for a while. So, how are you today, man? I want to be completely honest with you. I only had the opportunity to hear a little bit about Death. The rest of the bands, this time like work was completely overwhelming. So I only was able to hear Death. It's not actually my kind of stuff. It's like I don't dislike it, but it's not something that I will personally like put on my playlist. But yeah, the rest of the songs and the bands, I was not able to check them out because work was being extremely. I was extremely occupied over the work. But so, do you have something new? Any news? So I was basically just ending this, and I think I'm going to end the song here because I don't want to become overly attached to this song. Because when I get them to my bandmates eventually, if they like the song, I want them to be able to get some input, change parts, and if I give everything, every detail here, I will probably be overly attached to the song. So I think I'm going to stay with this version for now, and then allow the rest of the band to give their input here. So, do you have any news, Prong? I think I'm going to pass a little bit the song, the final version of the song, and yeah, I think it turned well, very different from what I imagined, but yeah, this is of course, it's not a extremely complicated song, but I think that the structure that I gave it to her made it a little bit more interesting. The additional of the second guitars made it a little bit more interesting than they were only with the original riff. And I think that overall I'm happy with the results. It's not extremely complicated, but I need to finish it in order to get to the next one. So I'm going to play the final time of the song. So let's see. So this is the intro, my idea here. This is the overall theme of the song or the riff. And here is where the vocals and the drums should enter. So the bass is repeating the same as the guitars. So here we have like a first pre-chorus. And then instead of going to the chorus, we just go back to the second verse. And to make things a little bit more different, we add some second guitars with some octaves. I will have to stop that, but dude, you don't know how much I love Highly Suspect. It's like, it's fantastic. I love them. Their last album was okay, I like them, but Highly Suspect are one of my my main inspirations. But the pre-chorus remind you of... There might be something on my subconscious that wants to write something like them, but I'm not sure how. But Lydia, yeah, I think, I'm not sure how, what the progression. Okay, maybe the progression, yeah. Let me just grab my guitar. So Highly Suspect, it's like, so and in the chorus is, so it's this, and I'm doing, so it, I think that they are both in E. Yeah, maybe. It was not intended, but like, it's not the same chords, but yeah, like, I've tried to write some songs similar to there previously, but this was not like actually one that I was going for. But like, yeah, maybe my subconscious tried to write something that fits the overall theme of the song, and maybe it ended up becoming a little bit similar. Yeah. Yeah, but Highly Suspect are like, especially their two first albums, are some of my big inspirations in terms of like, I don't think there's nothing wrong, but I am so attached to this version of the song that I couldn't see how it was connected to Lydia, you know, because I didn't made it like on purpose, because I could have noticed it before, but I didn't. That's why I stopped it, just to see what was on your mind when you said that. Yeah. Yeah, but like that band is like one of my big rock inspirations. Yeah, man, that's a cool compliment from you. Thank you, man. Yeah, I listen to a lot of Highly Suspect, also to Thrice, so it's normal. Like, our tastes are going to blend to a combination of something that you enjoy. I'm not like even a tenth of a guitar player than Johnny from Highly Suspect is, but we'll get there. So then we have the first chorus, then we have the third verse, where we have this progression on the second guitar that makes it a little bit different, and not to be extremely boring with repetition. And this this like harmony, like counterpoint is repeated on the pre-chorus, and it's also going to be like a foreshadowing for what's going to happen in the bridge. And then the chorus with the lead guitars. So it's the same chord progression of the off chorus, like the second part is a little bit different, but we add this extra guitar to make things a little bit different. Then we have this like different riff. And then we have like the same idea than the verse, but a lot more like different pace. And then like we have an out chorus. It here. My idea is to have a solo here, but I'm not going to write that myself because the lead guitarist from my band is so much better than I have that. So I'm just here repeating the same idea 2 times, but I want to have a solo here. That's what I envisioned before. So. I will answer that, but like. So yeah, I think that's what I envisioned for this song. It's not extremely complicated. It was one of the first songs I wrote when I was starting to learn guitar, so I wanted just to make it a little